Well, to start out with Sunnidale Park, there's actually a coyote warning sign. So this park is one I went to way back in 2008 when I last lived in the Barrie area, and this being day one of my house hunting trip, at least as far as being on the ground, I actually managed to find something, but I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. So I think what I'm going to do for Sunnidale Park, whatever it's called, is try and get these 3 trees in as the thumbnail. Well, okay, it's 4. See? Alright, here we go. So that is the view most emblematic of the park in my memory banks from what I remember in 2008. Now, I may have come here 8 years ago in February of 16, but if I did, I don't recall taking a single picture, or even a married one. Ha ha ha. So what I'm doing now is getting as much video as my phone has room, and if I look at my phone display counter, I have a total of 12 minutes worth of footage I can take before it runs out of memory and I have to get it off onto the external hard drive. So I'm just walking this way and seeing how far the trails go, and then I will come back. See, you can see the trees there. It's quite beautiful actually, and I have a vague memory of this. Not a big one though. It's been 16 years since I last walked along here, although I may have done it in early '09, but I forget. And here's a fenced off garden of some sort with a floor plan. I don't know if it's in progress or under construction, but there's the big sign. And you can zoom in and see the layout and the explanation. Alright, so I will go around and we'll see what comes up next. Now, I don't know if my memory is correct or not, but it always seemed to me like Sunnidale Park came out behind the Canadian Tire right near Highway 400. I'm not sure if my memory is accurate on that or not, but I seem to have parked in the only parking lot. You can see where we came from. Get it? It's in a park. It's a parking lot. Ha ha ha. So I'm just going to keep wandering this way, and you get more into wilderness and the downward valley. I do remember that. I'm just not sure how to get to it from here, so just going to take a couple pictures and we'll move on. And this is going to be my first in the Simcoe County vlog series, because of course I'm going to do the Barrie waterfront in time. I'm going to do the Aurelia waterfront in time and all the park trails and everything. Now, we seem to be coming up to some kind of, it's either another building or it's a house. I'm not sure. All I know is I don't see many cars there. And you can see inside the garden through the fence. I'm not going to try to take a picture through the fence because I don't think the phone screen would capture it. Let's see here. No, there's still a bar in the way. Alright. However, let's try this. Fingers over the photo button and take a photo. And take a photo. So hopefully that got something. Had to reach above my head and hopefully that works. Maybe they're busy planting and that's why there's a barricade in the way of the fence. And you can see the houses across the street. And, oh, okay, this is beautiful. Let me back up against the fence and get this. The beautiful, huge hanging tree. There. There's a good picture. There's another good picture. Yes, that is quite beautiful. I'm zoomed out as far as I can, but look at that. Okay. And I think what might be one of the thumbnail choices is either going to be this picture or looking down the path with the trees on either side like that. Now, we'll see how much I have to crop it. That's why the path is in the center of the picture. So I'm going to pause for now and we'll see what we get over there. All right, I'm back. Here's some other views of the park. There's a whole wilderness section over there, but we'll see that when we backtrack. And here's another view with pine trees and deciduous trees, going all the way out to what I assume is the eastern entrance to the park. It's near the homes anyway, so there is no such thing as a... Yeah, so that was the only parking lot. It's very small for being such a large park. That's a bit of a interesting notion. But here you go. We'll go up to the coyote sign and get a good picture of it. Glad to see it's not like Pembroke, but again, it's a warning of wildlife. It's not a business, so maybe that's why they have can still have signs out here. And there's the street. Now it looks like there used to be a sign here, but there isn't anymore. And there's a path that goes through the woods way over there. So I am going to go that way now. So, we're only halfway through our allotment of memory. So I'll be back when I have something more to show. Now we get a bit more selective in the clips. Alright, so you have the beautiful lilac bush there. And then you have the trail through the woods here, which starts arcing around until you get to something. And I'm hoping that I don't have wet feet. So let's arc up here on the left where the ground is higher and therefore above the surface of the water. Excellent. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And there's a view of the whole expanse of the park that goes well beyond the COVID Memorial Garden and well beyond the playground. I'll get a closer view when I get up there. Oh, and look. A hidden trail through the woods. See? I don't know where it leads, and I'm not going to try it today. That'll be something for another time. Because I'm going to be living in the Barrie area for the next 4 to 6 years, so I don't have to rush to get all the sights I saw during the previous 4 years I lived here. And as you round the hill, you come up near the sumacs and everything. The broad expanse of the park, you can see the playground ahead of us. And you can see off to our right the trails that loop through the woods and everything. And if my memory is correct, those trails also take you right up behind Canadian Tire on Bayfield. Again, that's something we will explore on a later time, but that gives you a preview of future videos. So like Petawawa Terrace Park, Sunnidale Park, and Barrie may well be a 2 or 3 part series. We had a whole lot of thunderstorms earlier and hail. Not only did I have my wipers on so I could see everything, I had them on to protect my car's windshield from possibly suffering a fracture. Little bee picture. Oh, this is so nice to be back here. I mean, in 2013 I got some pictures, if not video, of Lester B. Pearson Park in St. Catharines. So get to that when you get to the 2013 videos. There's a squirrel. I think you got him running now into the woods. There you go. And there's the broad expanse, so we'll see what's next. Okay, I'm back. So this is what I distinctly remember, especially one time in the fall. I went along this very stretch with the shade trees on one side and the coniferous trees on the other. And now you can see the whole expanse of the park, including the 4 trees that may still serve as a thumbnail. probably will because they show the woods in the background. And the whole play structure and the Central Park building, I don't know what the building's for. Maybe it has the washrooms and the information section about the Arboretum or such. So we barely have 3 minutes of footage left, so I'm going to be a bit more selective. There's a section of park trail going through the woods. Again, something else to explore. So I'll be back. Alright, here we go. Back again. There's another wood trail. Here's the gravel and the landscape and the trees. I mean, getting pictures of what I remember from before is the logical choice, but we're not even at the far end yet. And look at that huge expanse of lawn and trees there. That is beautiful. Here's another section. Here's another few pictures of the landscape. And then we move on into the true shaded section of the woods, which I think that's the one I have a distinct memory of from 2008 fall. So next Wednesday evening when I'm home, or if I arrive in time on Tuesday, this will be the video that I upload for Sean's Travels, Sunnidale Park Part 1. So we're down to a minute left. I'm going to be very sparing with the footage. I'm not sure I'll be able to get to the far end and get everything before the phone runs out of room, and I forgot my digital camera. Never mind that its camera quality is far inferior by now to the cell phone, even the Galaxy 9. Well, there's something interesting. Some kind of big metal structure, possibly the Arboretum headquarters. And that's quite a...